Can you walk me through what the ideal joint venture process looks like?
So uh, I'll try to shrink it down into some manageable time here. But I would say the first part really needs to be trust. Trust that both sides are approaching this in a good faith, that their objectives are truly aligned, and they really are going in this for the right reasons. Then I would start with going to defining the KPIs and objectives of the JV. So kind of those golden rules of the JV, what the JV is supposed to achieve. Next step, probably very important to have it in this order, select the leadership team. The sooner they select a leadership team, the sooner you will be able to create a unique culture for the JV rather than bringing the cultures of each parent into the JV. And that's really important. You can't really do it without a common JV leadership team. Then to work on the governance of the JV. And I put governance after the selecting the leadership team because I think the leadership team of the JV needs to have an input of how the governance is going to work, so they can actually report it, and they can provide their own opinion and have their own input into that process. Be very clear on roles and responsibilities. Whose role it is to complain, whose role it is not to complain. Whose role it is to approve or not, or whose role it is to review. Make sure that that's very clearly stated. Otherwise, that's going to trip you. And define the exit strategy. What are the objectives after the exit strategy? I favor I favor timed JVs with a end date with a possibility of renewal. So each party has, okay, I have 10 years to work on this. If it doesn't work in 10 years, we're walking away from it. That's perfectly fine. Don't do it a little bit shorter, or don't do it too short because then people are just not going to be engaged. Give yourself a good enough time. But that avoids creating conflict. If you know that you have an exit point without a conflict, you're going to put enough time and effort into making that 10 years successful. The other part is have a renewal option. If it works, you can always renew it and keep on going. And also just allow for issues to be raised in a constructive way, and allow each party to feel that they have a way out. Don't let the discontentment build within the JV or within a parent, because that becomes very toxic for the parent, for the JV, and for the other parent, and it'll just suffocate it.